Hi, my name is Sandra, and I'm a life coach. And I thought I'd come on here for a quick second to share something with you guys. So, recently, I was at an event for entrepreneurship, like women in entrepreneurship and leadership, and I was talking to a group of younger women. I would say between the ages of 20 and late 30s, and I noticed that I was kind of losing some of them, getting some strange looks when I get into my spiel of what I do, and I start getting excited about it, and I throw out this all the lingo in the personal growth world, like the laws of the universe and the vortex and manifestation and thought work and managing your mind and stuff like that. And yeah, some people think it's a lot woo woo. It's a lot like, what is that? Sounds like a cult. And I totally understand because when I was starting off on this journey, I had those same thoughts. So I figured I'd educate some people on the basics for those of you who don't know the basics. And I'm starting today with what a life coach is. So in a nutshell, a life coach is someone who helps you set and achieve your goals. And usually a person who is looking for a life coach has tried to move the needle or get a result in a certain area of their life and they haven't been able to. So they will hire a life coach to help them set the goal and set action steps towards the goal and then keep them accountable on a weekly basis on the action steps that they're taking towards their goal. A life coach is super I think a life coach is invaluable because you are in a box. We all are in our little boxes, and all we can see are the resources that are around us. But when you have someone else looking at the picture, you're going to get all of the resources outside of the box that you didn't think about. And a life coach is going to be someone who holds space for you that is a non-judgmental space. So when you come to your session on a weekly basis, if you haven't done the work, then it's the job of the life coach to show you and help you find out what are the hidden limiting patterns, behaviors, and thoughts that are keeping you from doing the work. And in my life experience, I have had life coaches and I have gotten to where I am in my thought work and the way I think about things because of that. I've done my own study. I've done my own personal growth journey. In the beginning, I did it by myself. I read a lot of books. I did a lot of free webinars and just free stuff online that you can get. And then when I decided to take a step further, I decided to hire a life coach, and it's made a lot of a difference. So life coaches are also people who can teach you how to coach yourself. I help my clients coach themselves. And when you're looking for a life coach, you want someone to teach you that tool because the goal is not to pay a life coach for the rest of your life. There are different kinds of life coaches. If you have a general life coach like me, I help people with their mindset. What's happening in your brain that's sabotaging you? What's happening in your brain that is keeping you? What are the limiting thoughts and behaviors that are keeping you from achieving your goal, taking the steps? A lot of people know exactly what they need to do. They just don't do it. Why? There's something there. There's always something there. In the state of Connecticut, at least where I am, you don't have to be certified to be a life coach. I am a certified life coach. But you don't necessarily have to be certified. So when you're looking for a life coach, you want to decide whether or not you want them to be certified. And certified really just means that they've gone through some kind of training that has taught them how to coach a client. Not all certifications are the same. Some people are certified life coach and then they have a background in something. So that's something that you might be looking for too. I have people that are my clients that are trying to lose weight, but I am not a per se a life coach that with a niche of weight loss. I help them manage their mind around the issue of weight loss and uncover these patterns that are keeping them from doing the work that would allow them to lose the weight. But there are some life coaches who have a background in nutrition, who have a background in personal training. So someone who's losing weight might want to get a life coach like that. if you are someone who, for example, is starting your own business and you don't know where to start, you can get a coach, a business coach, someone who's going to teach you how to set up your business. And you can get a life coach for any. A lot of people have niches. A lot of people have specialties, specialty areas where they can help their clients. But what you'll get when you have any kind of life coach is an awareness of reality versus the story that you're telling yourself, because we tell ourselves a lot of stories. You'll get the power to change your thoughts and get rid of the limiting thoughts and behaviors, and instead learn how to think in a more empowering way. And you'll be able to tell the difference, or decipher, or discern what is your emotional responsibility versus someone else's emotional responsibility. You will have a cheerleader. You will have a best friend, in the sense that it's someone who's it's an ideal best friend. It's the best friend who's going to call you on your bullshit. It's the best friend who's going to hold you accountable, and tell you, listen, that's what you're telling yourself, but this is really what's going on. So if you want to know anything specific besides what I've explained with regard to life coaching, you can DM me and I can answer those questions. And I hope this was helpful. I hope it's something that you learned something from. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about next time, but it's going to be something that I probably didn't understand until I dove into the life of personal growth. All right. Have a good day. Bye.